If you hear someone calling your name from the woods in the middle of the night, stop. Listen carefully, because it may not be someone you know. Hunters, campers, and villagers across the world have reported the same chilling experience. A familiar voice calling from the darkness. A mother calling her child. A friend asking for help. A loved one whispering nearby. But when they follow the sound, there is no one there. Tonight, we explore the legend, the sightings, and the terrifying possibility that something in the wilderness is learning how to sound human. Across cultures and continents, stories persist of entities that lure humans by mimicking voices. These encounters share disturbing similarities. The voice sounds familiar. It calls from a distance. It repeats the victim's name. It grows closer without footsteps. It stops when acknowledged. Some survivors insist the voice knew personal details. Others say it sounded exactly like someone they loved, and nearly all describe the same realization. The voice was wrong, too perfect, too empty, too hollow. In many indigenous traditions, forests are not empty places. They are inhabited. Stories tell of trickster spirits that imitate human voices to lure travelers away from safety. One warning repeats across generations: never answer when the forest speaks your name. Associated with winter wilderness and isolation, the Wendigo is said to imitate human cries to lure victims into the cold. Some witnesses claim it mimics screams for help. Others report hearing loved ones calling from deep in the snow. By the time they realize the deception, they are already lost. In Navajo tradition, skinwalkers are shape-shifting witches capable of mimicking voices. They may call from outside homes at night. Those who respond invite danger. Many elders warn, ignore the voice, do not look outside, do not answer. Across folklore and fantasy traditions, mimicking entities appear repeatedly, beings that imitate sounds, speech, and behavior to deceive prey. This recurring motif raises a disturbing question. Why do so many cultures describe the same ability? A solo hiker reported hearing his brother's voice calling from the forest. His brother lived hundreds of miles away. The voice called again, closer. He followed, then stopped, noticing something wrong. There were no footsteps, no movement, no birds, no wind, only the voice. He turned back. Years later, he insists that decision saved his life. In rural communities, search teams sometimes report hearing cries resembling missing persons, but when they pursue the sound, it leads deeper into wilderness, away from search areas. Some rescuers refuse to follow unexplained voices after dark. Campers in remote areas have captured audio resembling whispered conversations when no one else was present. In several recordings, voices repeat names, whisper warnings, or imitate nearby campers. No source is ever found. Predators in nature evolved deception to hunt. Some animals mimic harmless sounds to lure prey. Some imitate mating calls. Some even imitate distress signals. If an unknown predator evolved to hunt humans, voice mimicry would be devastatingly effective. It bypasses fear. It exploits trust. It turns curiosity into vulnerability, and it draws victims willingly into danger. Skeptics propose rational explanations: auditory pareidolia, the brain finding patterns in noise; echo distortion in dense forests; animals producing human-like sounds; sleep deprivation hallucinations. Foxes, owls, and certain birds can produce cries resembling human screams. Wind can carry voices across vast distances. Yet these explanations do not account for voices using personal names, voices imitating specific individuals, voices responding intelligently. And for many witnesses, the sound was unmistakably human. If you ever find yourself alone in the wilderness and hear someone calling your name, stop walking. Do not answer. Do not follow the sound, because whatever is calling may not be human, and by the time you realize the truth, you may already be too far from safety.